Well everyone, here's the part 2 of Q&A of 4,000 subscribers special. Firegoddess asked me 13 questions and I was not prepared for so many questions from her and especially from the others, but still, here is the answers. The first question is, out of Starlight, Sunset and Trixie, who would you date if you were a pony? Easy. Sunset. She's just a beautiful mare. I would say that. And number two, of the main six, who would you date if you were a pony? That's actually quite easy to answer. Fluttershy, Applejack, and Twilight. Her third question is, who is your favorite of the sirens and why? Well, I would probably say Adagio Dazzling, because she is actually the more of a leader type from from the others. That and why? Well, she's the most a leader type actually, since Audacio is the more of a leader type from the rest of the sirens. I think that she is the more of one of my favorite of the sirens. She is not only bossy, tough, but even she's selfish. But from that part of her, I think she's the most one of my favorites. And the fourth question is, who is your favorite villain from the series so far, and why? Well, if you had to say from all the villains, even though has been reformed, then I would probably say, hmm, I would probably say, wow. Actually, I think Discord. Don't get me wrong, but Discord, even he has been reformed now. But as a villain, he was just chaotic. With his powers, he can just turn to anything. He can do anything with his powers. But the others of the favorite villain is Terek. Not get me wrong, Terek is an awesome character. All his powers as a weak state, his ability to steal the magic from the others. I was like, whoa. But Bradford, Discord, and Terek, they are my favorites, and there is a reason why that they're both amazing characters. That they're strong with the magic. And the fifth question is, out of all Pinky Discord tales that Magpie Pony had made, which is your favorite so far? I think my favorite is the one who is playing the. I don't know. There are so many of them so far, but I would say Pinky Tails Rapunzel. That is the one of my favorites actually. And the sixth question is cake, cookies, or ice cream. That was the well easy one. Ice cream. And the seventh question is, oh wait, the one of ice cream's flavors is actually vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. Now the seventh question. Out of Celestia, Luna, and Cadence, who would you date if you were a pony? That is easy. Luna. I think that Luna is the most adorable of the princesses. I know that she and I had some personal things in common, like we both like the nights. We like to see such stars. And I think Luna is the one I would probably date of the princesses, except from Twilight. And her eighth question is, who is your favorite Curie Martin sailors and why? The answer is Apple Bloom. Apple Bloom is more of the leader type of themselves, and she's the ones to make sure that her friends are happy and that to make sure that others are also happy and helping to find their true purpose of Cutie Mark. And also one reason is that I think that Apple Bloom is just adorable. She is so adorable character. I want to see more of her as developing. And her ninth question is pizza, tacos, or hot dogs, or hamburgers? Easy. Pizza. Homemade pizza is just delicious. Even homemade burgers, hamburgers is also good. So I put to say pizza and hamburgers. The 10th question is what is your favorite way to distress after a long day? Well, after work, perhaps the most I do is sleep. I often so tired from home for work, so I often go to bed to rest, just to lay down and rest for perhaps 1 hour, 2 hours, or three. It depends how much. But after that, or rather that, and after that, just sit at the computer, talk to some friends, and watch some YouTube clips on YouTube. That's another way also. Her 11th question is Mario or Sonic? That is easy. Sonic. Sonic is one of my favorite characters when I was a child. I often watched a series called The Adventures of Sonic and Sonic Saturn. Those were my favorite Sonic shows when I was growing up, and Sonic is still one of my favorite characters since childhood. And 12. What would you do to be the perfect vacation if you could plan it out? Well, that would probably, if it was for myself, just to perhaps go to the museum, to the history museum, or if I was for with Andrea, I will take her to the first to the beach for some from day there, and then later take her for a picnic, perhaps on the beach or on the meadow. It depends. From that, I just to spend some time with her anywhere would be the perfect vacation. Sometimes you don't have to plan for the perfect vacation, but everything is perfect. Even I would be with her anywhere. That is the question from that answer. Her 13th and last question. Which do you like more? The Shrek series, How to Train Your Dragon series, or Kung Fu Panda series, and why? My favorite would be Shrek. He is just an amazing character. He's just he is the one hilarious ones. Especially with Donkey and Puss in Boots. I mean, first in the series they were just enemies that didn't like each other, but then they became friends, help each other in this conflict from anything. Even to hear that there's going to be a Shrek 5 within the next year or two or so, and that's going to be the last one in the series, and it's going to be taken sometimes before that Shrek met Donkey and the others. My thoughts on that Shrek, Donkey, and Puss in Boots are the most perfect comedy trio ever. And so everyone, that was the last question to be answered, and wow, 46 questions this time. I wonder how many questions will be the next time. Will it be 100 or 1,000? I hope not. That would make less much time to answer the questions and much longer time to make just one video. But I am always happy to answer all your questions, no matter what, how long they are, or how many are. But I'm still proud to have reached 4,000 subscribers, and I maybe do another one Q&A video, perhaps if I reached 4,500. But I haven't decided yet. So, but from that, I'm happy that you have ask the questions, and I hope you were happy for the answers for all the questions. And yeah, and as always, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Strange Navo over and out.